My name is HyeRan Kim-Cragg. I hold the inaugural Timothy Eaton Memorial Church Professorship in Preaching at Emmanuel College. I serve the college as Graduate Studies Director. It gives me joy to work with PhD and other graduate students and work closely with faculty at Toronto School of Theology. I have been teaching faith formation and Christian education this fall and look forward to teaching Homiletics 1 and Anti-Racist Preaching and Community Engagement, a new and timely course next term. As I reflect on the wonderful platform EC Community Sheltering Place, the word sheltering catches my attention right away. What do you feel when you hear the word sheltering? The songwriter Judith Snowdon conjures up the image of sheltering under God's wings. She also develops the metaphors of God's nurturing arms that sustain us and God's creating arms that hold us. I think that this image sheltering is not only much needed today in this global pandemic, where our Emmanuel community is scattered and isolated, but it is also a lofty goal to achieve as Emmanuel strives to become a sheltering place for those seeking to gather and be nurtured by God's sustaining grace. I have thought about how to create this sheltering place in my own course. I originally designed my course using both asynchronous and synchronous modes of delivery. But after a few weeks running both modes of delivery together, I asked my students how they are doing with the approach to the class so far in the pandemic. While one student expressed gratitude for not needing to commute and has been enjoying asynchronous learning, the majority expressed that they have been struggling with distance learning. They were seeking each other's warmth, so to speak. They have been missing direct engagements with me and with one another. The other challenge they named was hours of online reading and online posting, not to mention the toll that hours of work on a computer without a break takes on the body. A few said that they were missing holding actual physical books. This Zoom and virtual learning check helped me respond to their needs and desires in a bolder but more fun way. Instead of typical written reflections, I gave them an assignment. Go out, take a photo, and finding a physical object in creation, and then articulate how the photo and the object are connected to the topic we are learning. I also gave them an option to use their favorite learning style based on multiple intelligence theories. One student video recorded their dancing, and another sent their own written song, while others recited a poem of Mary Oliver. It was a wonderful surprise to witness the students' abundant artistic gifts and creative talents. This rather unusual and experimental pedagogy taught my class that even though we cannot gather physically, we can still make our virtual classroom warm and our teaching and learning as a flesh and blood incarnational event, where laughter and tears, proclamation and contemplation can fill a space and essentially offer shelter during a time of isolation due to the pandemic. I'm convinced that we can go through this together because we have God who gathers, protects, nurtures, sustains, and holds us. Let's listen to the psalmist who echoes the message. How precious is your steadfast love, O God! All people may take refuge in the shadow of your wings. This praise of God is found in Psalm 36, verse 4. My advice to you, taken from my teaching experience this term, is to make a daily discipline to get off the screen. Instead, do such things as hold your sacred books physically and read out loud if you have done it regularly. Read some verses by singing or chanting if you can. For example, if you want to sing Psalm 36 verse 4, all you need to do is to find the United Church hymn book, More Voices, and open 214. Honor your body by stretching as often as you can. Go out to get fresh air and walk every day. Soak in the precious sunlight as winter is coming. I hope and pray that doing all of these things, getting off the screen, make you feel the divine presence, the source of life.